Beats by Avery.
Beats by Avery.
Jumped on the podcast and blessed her with some instrumentals.
Right.
Y'all boy can have that for the show.
Sponsored. You know what I'm saying? The Beats by Avery.
Hard for real.
Beats by Avery. Beats by Avery. Beats by Avery. Beats by Avery. Oh, shoot.
Whatever.
I just locked that Tesla. He probably gonna call me and tell me lock his keys in the car.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I was trying to clear the notification. All right, we live, baby.
We live.
Yes, sir.
It's the recap. It's the recap.
Alright, so everything good. Making sure everything coming through alright. Yep. Alright, here we go. Joint looking crispy. Go ahead and get going.
Hold on, let me get on now. Make sure everything's straight.
Okay, with the nice fresh haircut.
Chill out, bro.
Trying to get right for the summer.
See you there. Did y'all doing that? Okay.
That's just yours.
No, we good.
Yep. Yeah, it looked like it was just your joint.
Okay, bet. Turn on the Bluetooth too.
Yeah, just turn that joint over.
Sir.
So I don't get commute it. All right, this is the recap, baby. Here with another episode. So right, typically what we do on the recap, Kay and I recap our week. And then we just pretty much hand the show over to you, kind of recap who you are. You know what I'm saying? Kind of get into your origin story. You know what I'm saying? Where it started, where it's at, and then where it's going.
Let's do it.
Okay. How was your week, bro?
Man, this young acting crazy. Well, nah, since y'all good.
iPhone issues.
Good. iPhone issues. Chill out, bro. Week to week, 7-day stretch. My week
Thursday to Thursday.
My week has been blessed, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, for sure. I mean, everything going good from the business. I mean, I'm healthy. My family good. I mean, we in routine, bro. So, I mean, nothing outside the ordinary for real. But we got some events coming up. The podcast festival.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Black Effect. We'll be there. You know what I mean? The
Charlemagne the God.
Charlemagne. Gill and Wallow. We're going to check them boys out. But other than that, man, we blessed.
Indeed agree.
What you got, bro?
This week has been like it's been a lot going on. Like we did the concert this past weekend. That was a lot because we got rained out a little bit. So, but you know what I mean, came back and everything went well. Folks tried to kick me out because I wasn't following protocol. But you know what I mean, it was a great experience. So first time at the amphitheater, and was there as a vendor, so it was a good look. Let me see. T-shirts, just kind of rocking those out, getting orders in and out. Really working on 2 hours of sleep today just because last night I was up trying to get this done and knocking out shirts. Like, we've been kind of picking up. It's that time of year. So, but car rental, I don't know if you've seen about the daggone car window.
Oh, yeah, bro. You back to back with the expense.
Man, it's crazy. And I thought I lost my key today for the Honda. And thank God I went to the gym, found the key at the gym. So, like, it's been a little rough of a week, but, it's making its turn.
For sure.
But, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. So, I'm blessed to be here. But without further ado, man, we got Ray. I mean, man.
I'm about to say, drum roll it out.
Yeah. Like,
drum roll it out. Great. Give him a great intro.
Great intro. Here we go. So, man, I've been on the man for a while. And then I've been seeing him before I knew him, before I got a chance to meet him, and just been hearing all great things about him. I mean, just always adjusting in different industries. So I mean, from what I understand, you was an artist, promoter, club owner, photographer,
Managing artist.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So the titles just go on and on and on. One thing I really respect about you is like you a super proud father, super active father. So that's super super solid, because I know with wearing so many hats that can kind of be rough. Yeah. So that's definitely one of the things, like, I respect about you a whole lot, bro. But yeah, I mean, we got Ray Wilson.
Also known as Young.
Yeah, right.
Went back then.
The throwback.
Right.
For sure.
So, man, tell us the few people that don't know your story, you know what I'm saying? Kind of give us the origin story, kind of like how'd you grow up?
Where you from, siblings, family life, school.
We could break it down.
Take it all the way back.
Yeah, Ray Wilson, born in 478. I was raised in Forsyth, Georgia. Well, Juliet, Georgia.
Okay.
A little bit below Forsyth in the country.
Gotcha.
Dirt road, working parents.
Gotcha.
My dad drove concrete trucks. My mom was like a manager at a grocery store, whatnot.
Okay.
One older sibling. As far as school and stuff, she was always the one that kind of gave me the path.
Gotcha.
She always had good grades, went to college early, so forth and so on. So, from like early, education and stuff, I was just following her footsteps.
Don't.
She made all A's, I had to make all A's.
Yeah, for sure.
That type of situation. And so from there, just to kind of speed it up, I mean, in high school and stuff, played basketball, ran track, always loved sports. Music probably got introduced to me at church.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? My family always liked music, but, being in church, being able to sing in the choir, so forth and so on, it was kind of there.
Gotcha.
I went to college. I started going to college when I was in 11th grade, went to Gordon, doing enrollment. And then my senior year, I didn't go to high school. I just went to Macon State at the time. That's what it used to be called. And then from there, I went to Mercer. And
what you take in Mercer?
I got my bachelor's in industrial management, so it's like half engineering school, half business.
Okay.
But I guess that's the time when music became like a big thing.
Okay.
Like, as soon as I graduated high school, I started taking it serious.
Gotcha.
And that was like my first, I guess, endeavor of branding myself and grinding and trying to do things and, coining myself as Young R.
Okay, so that's where you started as Young R. Was in high school?
Yeah, it started off in high school. My cousin Hitman, shout out to Hitman, and my Uncle Bobby. He had a studio. Hitman always been crazy with the beats, and he had a rap group at the time named Fireball.
Okay.
My partner Pimp C, Chris, G-Shy, I had Nokio, Lula, D-Will. You know what I'm saying? They was hard. They were from Bloomfield.
Okay.
So when I would come visit Hitman and spend the night on the weekends and stuff, I'd just be in the corner listening to them. I was scared. I ain't want to get in there with them. They was like too advanced. But I was just kind of just writing, just trying to get my own thing together.
Study the game a little bit.
And I ended up getting introduced to KD. He was on the podcast.
Right. So, Spoke holler you too, bro.
For sure.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. That's my dog, like my brother for real. And we started creating stuff, and he helped me like create my own sound type deal. Okay. And that's when I was with Game Entertainment, and it kind of kept going. And
so before you was, I'm sorry to cut you off. So I heard you said you was going to school for engineering, right? Yeah. What's that like for music engineering or like building, like engineering, like design? Like what's the
industrial engineering?
Industrial engineering. Okay,
like that,
for sure. So your first intro to the music, were you intended to like rap, or did you want to kind of like make beats or like produce music?
Nah, I want to rap. You know, for our generation, hip hop is king. You know what I'm saying? If I was born in the 80s, I'd probably be singing or something. You know what I'm saying? Or 90s or whatnot. But you know, hip hop was it. It control how we dress, how we talk. It's what you hear at the clubs, what we have fun to. So you know, I want to rap. I'm looking at these guys like they can do it, but I can do it better.
Right.
And that's kind of how it kicked off. And with KD, I think the first song, you know, I did some stuff with Hitman. I had a song called J's on My Feet, real old song like that, and some other stuff. And with KD, I did a song called Another Planet. Okay. And that was kind of like further on. Maybe I was a junior in college, maybe. Okay. And we did the song. We was in Bird City. Matter of fact, I don't know who apartment he had the studio in. We used to put the studio everywhere. But you know, like I had an idea. I had came up with the song, you know, in the shower. No did it. But And I came to KD with the beat. I said, KD, I want the beat like this. Boom, 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 boom. So he made the beat for me. KD went to sleep on me.
Oh, man.
He left me in the studio. Went to sleep on me. Great Nate recorded me. I don't know if y'all know Nate, light-skinned Nate.
Yeah.
He recorded me. If you go back and listen to the song, Nate on the ad libs. That's not me in the background.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Nate did the ad libs.
hard.
You know, the song was cool, but it was kind of what was going on at the time with futuristic stuff going on, J Money and all that.
For sure. What year was this? Put everybody in perspective.
Well, I can't even tell you. 2009, 2010,
yeah, for sure.
maybe somewhere in there, 8 maybe. But I didn't like that song like that. I was trying to rap. You know, Lil Wayne was hot. I was trying to kill for it. I'm trying to rap.
Yeah, lyrics.
Man, I go to 97.9 to play the song for Shout Out Slim. Shout Out Slim, DJ Smooth. I got my press packet together. I play all the songs for them. The songs that I'm expecting them to like, they was like, oh, that's cool. My feelings hurt.
Yeah.
You know, Another Planet, just an extra on the CD. They hear it, they like it.
It's a commercial. It's that radio type.
Yeah,
I remember now.
So then, you know, we start pushing the song, and I always, once I got to the point, and shout out to LJ and the other people who used to do open mics down here, you know,
Turn down a little bit.
they had a review ballroom. He got that thing screaming.
Right.
I'm talking about woo.
Right.
Flex, K-Slay, he going crazy.
Nah, that's the Bluetooth. Make sure it's the one with no. The joint with the 6 buttons. Like, yeah.
Oh, my
there you
dog got
go.
together. We good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we in there.
Keep it rolling, bro.
Yeah, so you know, LJ and them, they always gave us platforms to do our thing. So whether it was Wings Cafe, Review Ballroom, Club Mondays,
Mixtape Monday, right?
Mixtape Mondays, they just always had that going. My mixtape that I had with Bigger Rankin, I won that from with LJ and them.
Nice.
You know, I got my show together, going every week, practicing and doing that. That's what it was like practice for me. And it's like, you know, what steel sharp as steel. You know, I'm around guys like Velo used to go crazy. He used to shake the room. You know what I'm saying? And just learning stuff. But once I could win that, I always would want to go further.
Gotcha.
So if somebody got something going on Albany, I'm going. If somebody got something in Atlanta, I'm going. So it was an I Do Music conference at Patchwork Studio still. You know, they still there now. And I took a press packet, and I ended up meeting a guy. His name was Jay Stone. He ended up managing me and KD, and he was trying to like shop us deals. And he shopped at the Jive, and they didn't want to sign us, but they wanted the song. So at first I'm cocky. I'm like, man, I ain't selling my song, y'all.
Yeah, this mine.
It's mine.
Yeah.
About 2 months go by, ain't nothing working. You know, you got exams and all this stuff like that. You're like, all right, well, what they talking about?
Right.
So, you know, they said they wanted to buy the song. So we went through selling the song. And, you know, the song was for Huey. And they ended up putting Lil Wayne on it. And that's how that whole thing just blew up. It just blew up. They put Lil Wayne on the song, and we got paid for it. But I think, like, the day before we had to turn over the last masters for it, Hits Committee, like, lost their whole deal.
Oh, yeah. I think KD was telling me something about, like,
Yeah, he had some domestic stuff going
something
on.
happened,
They,
for
they
sure.
canceled the whole thing, RP Huey. But, you know, and it was devastating from an artist standpoint because you're hearing, okay, this is Huey's next single. It got Lil Wayne on it. We're going to leave you on the hook.
Right.
At that time, 106 Park was going on. You going to be on the video. You going to be on 106 Park.
Oh, man.
This stuff is like
that's a
within,
big deal.
this is like within weeks of happening.
Oh man.
And then, bam.
Out of nowhere, just dropping.
It's over with. So they was like, all right, do you want the rest of the money or you want your song back? And so Lil Wayne on the song, I'm thinking to myself, should I get the song back? And then I pushed the song. I did as much as I could, but, you know, I think that was my first lesson of truly, you know, what you need to be successful.
Gotcha.
I didn't have the money.
Gotcha.
I was a college student. I was doing all I can. You didn't have TikTok and things like that could truly take you to like a viral state.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, and I didn't have the money to push it or to go place to even follow it. And like they were playing it in the Midwest. I remember getting media-based spins as far as up as Detroit. But I couldn't follow it with promo.
Oh, right.
So that just kind of
go do shows.
That's when around the time like all the artists were like you shooting for deals. Like it wasn't that independent. You could just drop music on Apple
you couldn't
Music
do that.
and all that stuff. So you really needed like that machine to push you back then.
Most definitely. And you know, a couple people slipped through, but it's just a couple.
Very then they had a lot of money, like you said though. They
Somebody
had
to back
somebody
them.
bag them up or something. You know,
There you
something
go.
happened. I actually remember stumbling across that what it was called again? The
Another
song
Planet.
Another Planet. Like I was a Wayne fan, bro. So I'll be on the YouTube back in the day, the Line Wires. I just have a CD with just straight Wayne, just whoever. I don't give a damn who own it, who feature Wayne on it. I want to listen to it. And I seen Wayne. I seen Young R featuring Wayne or how they had it wrote on YouTube. I'm like, video. Okay. I'm like, yeah, bro from Macon. I'm like, well, how in the hell they gotta be something mixed up? And then like once I heard, I'm like, bro, this is bro gone. The Wayne song.
That's what I was thinking too.
Dang.
Yeah. Didn't quite work out like that.
Yeah, for sure.
But, you know.
You got an accolade though, bro. You got a stamp in the book. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah, most definitely. They did the newspaper and all that. But I'm so competitive. I was just still chasing that high. So,
Yeah.
I kept going with the music, kept doing things, recreating my sound, still had things on radio, so forth and so on. And then once again, I got bit by another song I didn't like with the Dip song. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
with me working at the Rock hosting with Ric Flair, I was able to kind of almost break that song myself. And then, other DJs in different areas, they kind of helped out, but that was a pretty good song. And then, just as you get older, your focus changes. Right? And so what happened was, I'm gonna tell you how I even got into the whole promotion thing. I was like, I need money for my music. That's the only reason I started hosting the throwing parties. I was like, I need to make extra money for my music. So that's how I started hosting at the Rock. That's how I started trying to throw my own parties at the Royal Palace back then.
Royal Palace, throwback.
Yeah, but Smooth was always giving me the game, because Smooth had a run of shows when he was at the Crow's Nest up around Gordon, when he was bringing like the Waka Flockas, Futures, before they even blew up. So I'm seeing this and I'm seeing the format. So I know it's money over here. You know what I'm saying? So I tried to chase that. And that's how I got into the party thing. And I ended up seeing that it was lucrative.
Right.
And still to this day, I'm still involved with event promotion on a bigger scale, concerts, so forth and so on. But that's how that even started. Just kind of being around Smooth.
Promote your movie.
Yeah, trying to promote the music. It go hand in hand.
Yeah, for sure.
So if I'm the man controlling the party, I'm the man controlling the music.
Right. You can easily just drop your stuff.
Throw some spins in there.
That's kind of why I started doing party promoting. Like one of my homeboys, he had a music label, and he was like, yo, could you help me with like throwing parties or whatnot, just to kind of help with the music side. I didn't have nothing to do with the music at all. I'm like, well, I can throw the parties, that's not a problem, just to kind of get the artists out there. And like, the party pretty much took off way better than any of the artists kind of really did, you know what I'm saying? So we just kind of ran with just doing the party promoting in New York, and that's how I got introduced to the party thing too.
Yeah. So and it ended up being a blessing, because like even to this day, it's still extra income that helps me invest in other things. So right. I have no ill feelings with music. I still write music. I still help out in my capacity with Guap Records. Like if I hadn't did all that, I wouldn't be in a position where I'm at Guap Records.
Right.
Because my partner Snap, he booked me to perform. He used to throw team parties in Wilkes County. They had team parties in Wilkes County with people pulling up like the team parties at the Rock. From all counties, they were going to Wilkes County, and they booked me to perform. That's how I met Snap.
Gotcha.
So fast forward, I think I had Bar 41. I feel like I done threw a party at every closet around here. I was at Bar 41, and I think at that time, Guap Records was just getting started, whatnot. And then I kind of ran in the bud and Snap. That's the first time I kind of, ran in the bud with them or whatnot. And
they both from Wilkinson County, right?
Both from Wilkinson County. Gotcha. And it just came back around, and Snap was like, hey, I want you to kind of help out with my partner label, whatnot. And after the, first meeting we had with Bud, we felt like we was on the same page. At first, it just started off with me helping them with like marketing and some of the other things. Right. But it just kind of grew from there. And, I was looking to be like named president.
Right. That's
so now we got T-Roy, we got Baby Jungle. We still got Twin. He home now. He got some more new stuff on the way.
Nice.
And everything that I did as an artist kind of helped me be ready for this. I can help write songs. I know marketing. I'm helping shooting videos, taking pictures. Shout out to Sultan, Jamie Clinton, all the guys that we work with to help us do that stuff.
Right.
So it just prepared me for it.
Yeah. For sure.
So the whole journey is just like coming full circle. And we experienced the success. Yeah. Jungle got signed with Epic. We taking meters for T-Roy. He going viral every other day. And Twin still hot. He came home. He made that sacrifice with the Army, so forth and so on. Like that whole time Rock Out was going crazy, that man was in the Army.
Oh man.
He was staying in Hawaii.
Oh wow,
and I think we're gonna actually introduce that to people and let them know the sacrifice he was making, flying back and forth. When he was making all that noise, that man was flying back and forth from Hawaii, bro.
Them ain't no cheap flights either.
Come on, man. Not at all.
And they long.
Yeah, and he rocking shows, doing this, getting to the airport, going back, got a report. He did all that. So salute to him for sure. But he got some more stuff coming. And Rock Out still big. So now we here. It's Ray. I'm working with Guap Records, President Guap Records. I work in the insurance industry, been in management there, worked at a high level there, work with Vibes. I'm on the executive team at Vibes, help with HR stuff and marketing, so forth and so on. And then, on the side, me and my wife, we look at invest in properties and stuff. So
gotcha. I'm
in a good place, man. I'm blessed. I'll tell anybody. I am blessed. I'm blessed.
For sure.
Coming from a dirt road, most people do not get to see what I've seen or do what I've done, and it's just by the grace of God, bro.
It's just good how you took the same trajectory from like you were saying, music, nightlife, promotions, like all that go together. If you just kind of like ride that lane and just kind of, make different avenues from that same lane, because you have like people like entrepreneurs, me, you, Wayne, we everywhere with it. And like that's what we try to tell people who watch the show. Like you can make money in the same lane, just create different avenues from it, just different little roles. You don't gotta like, yeah, I'm gonna do this over here and do something way over here, because one thing, like you said, money. It take a lot of money to do all these different businesses because you gotta pay people. But if you stick in your lane, your trajectory, just branch off, you can kind of maneuver how you want to. You know what I mean? You can still be hands on, and you can watch, the whole bowl, watch the whole pot.
You got to. I told myself, I figured out probably during COVID, I just had like a moment with myself where I figured out that I had a capacity. Before that, huge. You just really felt like you can do whatever. Yeah. Dive into many different things, and you feel like you got control, but you're out of control. Mm-hmm. And I told myself that I'm not gonna involve myself with anything else unless I have time to be involved.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That whole scope of, you can just invest in something and leave it alone.
Nah,
I ain't ran into that.
It take money, bro.
Yeah.
Like time.
Because I mean.
Especially if it's something.
I mean, so like if you got a lot of money, you can put people in position you can keep your time. You know what I'm saying? Like if you get a franchise, I'm finna hire a manager, a GM, and you can run your thing like kind of effortlessly. You don't gotta be there. But if you ain't got
that's hard to
a couple
find,
hundreds of thousands, somebody's hard to find.
Believer, when you see these franchises closing down,
right?
From my experiences with owning my own, event center / club, working with a restaurant, I can kind of say I know why they just closed down.
Well, I mean, like an Applebee's or something that's huge. Like when people buy those, man, I'm talking about big. Like, hey, I got 4 Applebee's. I can hire me a GM, this and that. I can sit back. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody in position. Because you got tiers of people. But like us, we the general manager, the manager, all that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So you can't be everywhere at once. That's a life lesson.
And then, like you said, it's good help is hard to find. Like, hard to find. Like it becomes almost like a number game. Like you just trying to go through as many people as you can to find the right person.
Yeah, or just go through as many people as you can to keep it running.
There you go.
Because a lot of time, bro, you lose the whole. I just need the right one. It's just like, all right, come on, we just gonna keep on pushing through folks and just to keep it afloat. That's been my personal experience.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen that too, and I feel like it takes time. I don't think that a lot of us have appreciation for time. Like you'll see somebody say, well, if you got a business, you may not break even for 4 years or something. Right. Let's just say that's the number. Mm-hmm. We'll tell ourselves, oh, I'm gonna do it in 2 because I'm Ray. Yeah. I'm gonna do it in 2 because I'm Wayne. What I'm seeing is that. Nah, it's gonna take 4 years.
Yeah.
Like those people, they're not lying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like facts make the conversation quicker, and I know that, and I had to stop defying that. Numbers, bro. I want everything turned into a number. That way, I'm not just making decisions from the hip.
Mm-hmm. Right.
In this business world, you can't do that. You get burned by it, bro.
Every single
time. Ain't no shortcuts.
Nah, not at all. Like success leave clues. Like you just might as well follow them. Mm-hmm. Like, that was one of my mentors. He had told me that a long time ago. Like, yo, Joe, the numbers is the numbers for a reason. Like, don't think you're gonna just come in just because you dropped on this earth. You're gonna change the numbers. Like, and my thing was like, he was telling me like 97% of the world is employed by 3%. And I'm like, well, I'm gonna get more people over on the 3% side. We're gonna change it to 4 or 5% of more people are entrepreneurs. He like, bro, stop. Like you gonna kill yourself trying to like encourage people or change people's mind on trying to be an entrepreneur. It's like the world work like this for a reason. Like, and you trying to change the numbers, you gonna burn yourself out.
You really gonna burn yourself out. And I love, because I've always been a dreamer. That's why I always yell $1 billion dreams, so forth and so on. I just challenge people to tell the whole story when they're encouraging people to get into like businesses and entrepreneurship. Tell the whole story. Don't just tell them the first 3 steps. Make sure you go all the way to 20.
Yeah, and I mean that's the reason for the podcast, like right? Because we want people to come on here and not just say, "Oh, I'm super successful. This
I started,
is all the great
ran it
things.
up. I didn't look back. That was it.
Like,
I'm good.
Don't work like that.
Yeah, we want the good, bad, and the ugly. You know what I'm saying? So like one of the things I know you had was a club. You know what I'm saying? Like I know you kind of breeze over that a little bit. Let's talk about how you got into like actually ownership, like because a lot of people don't make it into that piece of it, like that do party promoting. They just stay as promoters. They don't never make that transition to ownership.
I'm gonna tell you how these blessings work, and like you said, every day is an interview, right? Mm-hmm. We were throwing parties at the Riverview Ballroom, and the name was changed to Icon. We were throwing parties for Flirt Saturday after we left Asylum.
Right.
Okay, so that ended up stopping, right, through the ownership of whatever they had going on. So I ended up moving to Bar 41. I met a guy named Pat, right, Pat Hodges, and he gave me an opportunity to just do a night over there. But by doing a night, taking it serious, being professional, so forth and so on, we built a friendship.
Gotcha.
And he ended up being like a mentor in this whole thing, just kind of let me know different things, tips, so forth and so on. So when the opportunity came and they no longer wanted to do Bar 41, there was just an opportunity in the area for an urban spot.
Right.
And the building just so happened to be available. Shout out to Miss Grant. She was able to kind of lease it to us, so forth and so on. And we were kind of able to walk into something, which was Primetime 41. The Primetime was the name I came up. I put 41 on it just to kind of keep some of what Pat had.
Okay.
And, I was working with somebody who had already been through it. So, getting a liquor license, making sure everything was ran right. I saw how he handled his business, and I learned real fast. Because I knew how to get the people there, but I didn't know much about the business, and I learned that on the back end from him. And it kind of worked out. We bumped our heads a little bit, but I can say my attention to detail probably saved my life and a lot of people's lives. I had one of the roughest spots around here. It's no joke, but, it's just kind of the area. It's only a few bad people that cause things, and people can get a bad rap for different places and different spots. But, I invested into the security. I made sure I had police outside. I still keep a ban list to this day. So if you disrespect my spot, you can't come. We're going to kick you out, so forth. So, and it worked out, man. And we had a historic run.
No, for sure.
To be able to book Lil Baby when he was $3,000.
Yeah.
And have 500-600 people that shouldn't have been in there because it only supposed to have a certain
Right.
but who came through there? We did K-Michelle for my birthday. You had Lil Baby. You think about Gunna, the Baby, all these people that are like
Long Way came in there too once, right?
Yeah, Long Way was in there. All these mega stars, they were like right there. And so I played a part in allowing people to kind of get up close and personal with, people they like.
Right.
Made some money, met a lot of people. And, I met a lot of people now that I probably got lifelong relationships with just through working and being with good people and looking out for people. Like even to this day, it's a lot of people could have got in trouble over there. I always try to like pour into them and keep them from crashing out, so forth and so on. So like, it was nightlife, but it was almost semi like a ministry.
Yeah.
Because, I was young, but I'm still like that young nigga that be like preaching. You know what I'm saying?
Trying
like,
to get a game.
Chill out, man. Don't get in trouble. Don't have that going on, man. Go straight home, so forth and so on. So, I'm always like that everywhere I go. So I think Primetime 41 was a success to me. Some people may say it wasn't, but
I mean, y'all had a solid run.
A solid run. I don't see too many people around here that had a run like that.
No, that was a good run. Then y'all were packing it out too, bro. Not only was y'all just being open, a lot of folks can just stay open and just, break even, but like y'all was having like dead packed, bro. People hanging out.
Most definitely.
The doors of 41. I mean, that's a legendary spot, bro. Man, clap that up, matter of fact. Primetime 41.
definitely.
I've been blessed, bro. I've been part of all the big stuff. I was at the Rock. You know what I'm saying? Then I had that run at Asylum with Flirt Saturday.
Man.
Yeah, Flirt Saturday had a run.
Yeah.
The girls used to be on the bar and everything.
For sure.
Had
Go
bar
crazy.
41 went crazy. Then go back to Primetime 41. And now I'm dealing with vibes. I don't do parties in Warner Robins with Alibi. And then I was able to, once again, just meeting people. Smooth. There's a guy, his name was Uncle Charlie. He came into town. He started doing the concerts. He was doing like the R. Kelly. I know we did Anthony Hamilton, Charlie Wilson. And he was like, hey, who's the hot promoter? And just through talking to him, being professional, passing out flyers, he ended up being like a good friend of mine. We talked all the time, and he would give me advice and so forth and so on. So it's just, man, I'm always able to meet somebody that can pour into me.
Right.
And that's why I don't mind when people ask me stuff. I just tell them, bro, I don't even charge people for game like that. I ain't that type of guy, bro. Like, a lot of people, I don't know what they think, but bro, if it's anything you want to know, just call me. I'm going to tell you. And anybody around me can tell you that I'm like that, bro. If it's music, anything, bro, I don't charge for no game. Because I've been blessed to be around people who ain't charge me.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
for sure.
What you think about that one, eh?
What's that? The free game? I mean, I get free game too. But one thing is, what I don't like is that people waste the time. Like
we sell courses,
like,
bro, on what we do with the car rental. So I mean, at first it was, we got you calling. Yeah, just call me, bro. Then it just like, hold on, man. It's like an influx of calls. Then you talking to so many people who really not trying to move. So it's like, bro, now I'm wasting a lot of my time. You know what I'm saying?
I can feel that.
So I got to put a price on the time. That's one of Wayne's saying. We got to put a price on the time, bro, because
and they value it a little bit more.
The value.
They
is
gonna
like,
actually, I feel like people will move towards action a little bit more.
sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because now you got something to lose. It's not necessarily the fact that I want, like, obviously I want money, but it's not that I'm trying to make an income from this. I just want you to have something to lose, just like I just lost this time.
Yeah, for
You know what I'm
sure.
saying? Like, I
For
want you to
sure.
have skin in the game in a sense. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I kind of like, but I still, always do, free stuff. But I still want like somebody to have something to lose by me having, carving out this time and giving all of this information. Like, because, we had to sacrifice a lot of time and relationships and a lot of things to get this knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes it wasn't just handed to us. It was like, yo, I bumped my head so many times and I took so many L's.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? I had to learn this. So
make up for some of them L's.
I'm helping you carve out maybe 2 or 3 years out your life because I ended up, you know what I'm saying, doing all of this. So
Sure.
whenever you come into me, obviously if it's my close people, whatever.
No, yeah,
let's
close
sit down.
people, no problem.
But if it's like stranger danger type ordeal, it's like, yo, look, I'm going to give you the game, but I just want you need to be invested like I'm invested.
Yes, I respect that.
You know what I'm saying?
I respect that.
But yeah, like I'm all about that though, like trying to give the information out. But I just got so frustrated with
It's coming crazy.
people just
they blinded by the light, bro. That's what the thing is.
Yeah,
Like they
every
see the
time.
light, they come into it like what I got to do to like.
But that's because people ain't telling the full story, and I'm pretty
true.
sure y'all are. But I always tell people like that take money to make money stuff is not like. You
Oh,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
When I
for
was
sure,
into the music
for
and I
sure.
got serious and I knew I needed more money, I went out and I hustled and I got more money. You got so many people around here want to do big things with no money.
With no money,
Who
just
the hell
ideas.
told you that you can do this with no
Them the
money?
ones wasting your time, bro. That would make the payola kind of make a little sense. Like, bro,
Yeah, like, bro, you ain't got no money.
you can't do nothing, bro.
And if you really care about it, you're gonna go work and get that
Sure.
money.
Yeah.
You can't say you care about it if you ain't got the funds to make it happen.
and that's it. And that's like one of those like reasons I've been like, all right, well, I mean, it don't be nothing crazy like $200-$300. Like,
Oh, for what y'all doing?
Yeah.
Oh man, hey, send me a link.
yeah, for sure,
I mean?
for sure.
Like,
Oh, yeah. Hold
like,
on.
well, we don't be trying to like head crack people, but like I want to know that you gonna invest in yourself. Like
that's
this is
a
a life
steal.
lesson.
It's still, bro.
You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
steal.
Like you gonna make that your first week. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is just like for me, like I've invested in so many courses. Like even a similar course for what we do, I spent like $2,000 on some of the information that I learned. Well, from one course. You know what I'm saying? I just spent like $700 on a course just to find out an insurance company name.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like
Yeah, for
that's
sure.
all I needed. Like all the rest
That'd
of
be the
stuff was
missing piece. They had that gym just like
dove in there, but
nail in a
like,
barrel of
Hey,
hay.
the restaurant insurance ain't nothing to play with, bro.
yeah.
I'm already knowing. I'm already knowing.
It was like for the because I got the slingshot, so I was like trying to find the insurance company. I couldn't find nobody online. I'm just like, yo, the dude was like, oh, I got a course. I'm like, man, I don't want to freaking spend the money. All right, let's go.
Trying
You know what I mean? Like just invest in yourself. Like so, I just want people because like you said, it takes money to make money. That's real. So like that's with information too. You know what I'm saying? Like spend the money on the information is gonna cut down your learning curve by so much. Like because you're trying to just figure it out and bump your head and like fortunate for you, like you said, you had a lot of people that was in your life that like helped mentor you.
Yeah.
But a lot of that comes from you actually doing the work and they
Yeah, for
saying
sure.
that
they can see you in position or you trying to be in position some type of way. And I mean, I can respect somebody like that too. I probably wouldn't charge somebody like that nothing. Like I see you trying to move. I see you trying to get somewhere. Like if I can realize like you won't be a waste of time talking to or you wasting my time, I'd be like, bro, you want to live up. Let me teach you this. You know what I mean? Cause I see you want to be somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely like pull the ladder down if you're reaching. But if you just walking around the ladder, hey man, bro, I can't help you.
That's it. That's it. So like, how is it with vibes now? Like I know that you transitioned from the Primetime 41 and now you're
Before we get to that question,
Okay.
Out of the 4 spots you named, Asylum, I know you're gonna say Rock. I'm gonna leave the Rock out. Asylum,
41.
I know you was the owner for the one, and what was the last spot you said? Asylum 41. It was one more spot in Macon. You said
What, bar for the one in the middle?
yeah, Bar 41. You said you did parts with Asylum, and it was another spot I think you said besides Vibes.
With the Review Ballroom before, but it was the same building.
So that was the same building. Okay, let's throw the Rock in there, bro. On the list from 1 to 4, best experience, like running the club on me and him throwing parties.
Rock
Like,
number 1.
I already know that. I was trying to leave it out, bro.
Rock number 1. I would say Prime Time number 2.
Number
just
2.
because of some of the concerts and stuff, I would give it an edge
Okay.
over Asylum. But
Okay.
I think probably the most fun that I saw people have, just fun, pure fun, was Asylum.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I came when I moved to Macon, like I was right at the end of Asylum. Like I think I was in Macon maybe like a month or two right before they closed. So I didn't really get a chance to really rock out in there. Like it was like right
First
on
Saturday
that.
was different.
That was
Yeah.
hard. What they doing with the building, bro? What's up with it?
It's an event center.
Event
It's
space.
the
Event space. I
center.
feel
It's
like
nice in
weddings
there,
and stuff.
too.
It's super nice.
Okay.
Over nice. So, well, matter of fact, I want to actually ask you a question about the concerts and stuff. Like, so how did? Because I know we had was it? Well, we didn't go live with them, but we had Snack that did the joint here. So we got that on YouTube, but we kind of got into it a little bit with him about the whole booking artists and like how that whole process goes. Like how is that, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to booking shows? 'Cause I know you said you kind of started a little early.
In my opinion, and it's just my opinion, not nobody else's opinion. The festivals are really putting a pinch on small market concert
Okay.
because artists they're getting so much money to perform at these festivals. If I'm an artist and this festival is gonna pay me $300,000, I don't have to run around and do the smaller places for $100. I'll just do all the big festivals. I made my money for the year, so I think the festivals kind of hurt the ability for people to book these artists in certain places and still turn a profit.
Makes sense.
And so, like you said, it's a numbers game, and it's a vicious numbers game. A lot of these artists, shoot, 2 of those artists that was just on their show, both of them cost more than $100,000.
Dang.
You see what I'm saying? Maybe 150.
Oh yeah, for sure.
When you go to putting all that together, you probably throwing a $500,000 show. Yeah, you see 6,000 people. That my average ticket price only like $82 or $85. Did I really make a lot of money?
Yeah.
When it's 4 of us and we busting it down.
Right.
Ain't no real money. And I've been there. Everybody done been there where you just do something and you just want to see it happen, and there's the clout and there's the look. But man, I don't care nothing about that.
I need that cheese.
I want to make some money.
Yeah, need
I'm
cheese.
not. And what does it look like to spend 500 and only make 100? I mean, that sounds good. You know what I'm saying?
No, it don't.
It's
I mean, it sounds terrible.
Yeah, most people, but they do that in the restaurant business.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because the profit margin, most restaurants operating with a profit margin like 5 to 7%.
Right.
Okay.
And you might
For
do
sure.
1.5 in a year, but 5 to 7% of that.
But you can gradually make that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you can curve that out a little bit. Like a stadium or somewhere, it only got this many seats. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what type of traffic a restaurant to have. You know what I'm saying? We might go crazy 5-6 months straight. People full all the time. But like that venue is like, okay, we know the max that's gonna go down.
I think the max is 9,500.
You see what I'm saying?
9,500 people.
Yes.
Nobody's put 9,500 people in it yet. Everybody's been tinkering somewhere between 6,000 and 7,500. I think the most Anthony Hamilton probably had like 7,000, 7,200 or something.
So you can put almost a 10 in there.
You can put almost a 10 in there now. Do you want to put a 10 in there is the question that everybody needs to look at, because there's a lot that goes into kind of managing those people. We saw a little bit of that with the last concert.
Yeah, for sure.
The people over the venue, they're doing an amazing job of making adjustments.
Yeah.
Of making sure that, people stay in their seats, they stay out of the aisle. They have a great line of communication. Tyler, Dave, all those people over there, I think it's OVG now, they changed their name.
Yeah.
But they're doing a good job. I like it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody made a post that it feels weird leaving a concert like this and being home in 10 minutes.
Yeah, it is crazy.
You can't put a price on that.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying? So I want to see more big things come, but I think the industry is going to have to correct itself with these artists and some of their prices so their promoters can really make money off of it. Now, but if you're a big promoter and you got them in multiple cities, then you're going to get a better price.
Gotcha.
So a lot of the stuff that's going to come through there is probably going to be people who are booking them in multiple places. So if
Gotcha.
it's just a one-off, like we got together and want to do a concert,
Yeah.
them numbers going to look crazy.
Crazy.
Real crazy.
Yeah. And then you gotta just put so much in to even think about breaking even, and then to even, like you said, even talk about making a
Yeah, because
profit.
you got 3,500 seats in the front. And each lawn area is supposed to be able to hold
Like
2,000.
$2,000, yeah.
So that's how you get to the 6,500. But one good thing is at the amphitheater, it's not a bad seat.
Yeah.
So if you're at the Coliseum, a nosebleed seat to most people, they looking like, I don't want to sit in the nosebleed.
Right.
Nobody sit in nosebleeds. But people actually enjoy sitting in the lawn.
Right.
Like they prefer to sit there than in the pit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So somebody will pay that $30 or $40 ticket and be out there and they be smiling, having a good time.
Right.
So that's one of like the superpowers of the amphitheater.
The amphitheater, yeah.
But you got a taste of the scary part.
Right,
Well,
the
that-
rain.
Right.
The rain.
Yeah, that killed it. Like, cause I was, I was there and I seen it, and it just crushed the whole front. Like everybody just stormed the front, cause nobody wanted to sit on the grass.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
So like after it rained, like before it rained, everything was good. Like everybody was on the lawn chilling.
It was not
Everybody's in
supposed to
their
rain,
seat.
bro. I had checked.
was
It
not
was supposed to rain Sunday.
at all.
They just blew in to test us, but we passed the test.
For sure.
For sure. Yeah.
Nobody got hurt, nobody nothing. So shout out to Macon, man. I'm just glad to see us progress. But we gotta do better. We still gotta do better. We gotta follow rules, so forth and so on, because that fire marshal does not play.
Oh yeah, not at all.
Get your body out quick.
Finna close the whole thing now.
Oh man.
Yeah.
They definitely was especially with the people on stage and all that.
Yes,
Because I
bro.
ran into you like
Man, there was so many people on
Yeah,
stage
on the
that shouldn't have
stage.
been
And
on
yeah,
stage.
that's one thing. I'm glad we're here. So, bro, I watched the I had other endeavors I couldn't make it, but I watched Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Instagram, all the social media. I'm like, how in the hell is everybody behind Money Bag? Yo, like, how is everybody this close on Gorilla? You know what I mean? Like, everybody was on stage.
People
bro.
think it's cool, but it's really dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're dealing with these people out of town, and different people do different things. These people not finna let nobody harm them. And if you look like you want to do something,
It's
it's
going
gonna
down.
turn into something that put everybody's life in danger. People getting ran over, so forth and so on. So we gotta respect the boundaries of giving the artist their space. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not supposed to be on stage, get off stage. I was in with the people, so forth. When I saw how crazy, me and my wife, we left and went to another spot. Now, if I'm willing to go somewhere else, get off stage, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of people. I was just looking at they videos and stuff. I'm like, why would you even
Man,
back
bro,
there?
everybody was on stage. And I mean, I'm not talking about people who I know, like, yeah, he know that person. I know why he out there. They
Everybody,
know that.
bro.
Man,
Everybody.
it's like, well, what you doing? You
Right,
know what I'm saying?
right,
Like, well, how you make it up?
You ain't got no action for real. Like you ain't
Nah,
got
that show
nothing
had
affiliated
zero-
with
I
nothing.
knew what's her name. His cousin, what's her name? And they did the, what's her name? I'm like, but
was
you
zero
5
group
people
of control.
removed, bro.
zero group of control, bro.
Man, yeah, it was crazy.
everyone.
Yeah.
But I mean, I feel like that's a learning experience for the amphitheater as well. Like
They got
just-
it, though.
Yeah,
They got it now, though.
They probably like, okay, you know what I'm saying. Sometimes you gotta. That's one of those things, right? Like, yo, you learn sometimes by bumping your head or realizing like, oh, okay,
Sure.
we have a protocol, but what's the protocol until you actually have to use it?
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that was show evidence with the rain. Like they probably had a protocol for rain, right?
They handled that really well, actually.
They did.
For them to move all them people out and move them people back in,
Oh,
and that show
quickly.
to still go on,
Yeah.
that was amazing. Because
Sure.
I just don't think they considered the swamp to the front. You know what I'm saying? Everybody
Yeah.
going up to the front. They ain't think about that. Because I'm sure, like, I know for me, if I would have had a seat up front, and
pissed.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, like, that's just,
The people thought them folks had left. They were like, but we up out of here, boy.
just nobody wanted to sit on the wet grass.
No,
You know
I mean,
what I'm saying?
and a lot of the things I was hearing about the seats and stuff, like people was thinking because of the rain, like some people just went home. So they was like, okay, yeah, it's no way that everybody stayed in the car, so I'm just gonna take one of these seats.
Yes, they did.
Yeah,
Right.
I think
Well,
Big
yeah,
Boogie
they-
showed that when he told everybody to put on lights out. I
Yeah,
said,
yeah.
oh my God. Him and Rick Flo went crazy. Shout out to Rick Flo.
Yeah, big shout out to that guy. That's dope. So, like, out of all of the business ventures that you involved in, what's one of your favorites? Like, kind of like a passion project almost. Like, you really enjoy outside of the
I think it's
income.
the music.
Yeah, it's still gonna be the music.
I know it's the music. I can answer that.
It's still gonna be the music. It's nothing like creating and writing a song and seeing it grow and seeing people like it and react to it.
Gotcha.
I love the music, man.
Gotcha.
Can't beat it. And you just learning so much. Now the music is tricky because the industry is just changing so fast.
different, yeah.
Stuff that was working last week ain't working this week, and you got to stay on your feet. I think the consistent thing that you see now is content is key.
Yeah, definitely.
In music
is
and with
key.
everything else, you got a restaurant, you got a t-shirt. It's content is key.
Yeah.
User generated content. Are you posting on the TikToks and the Facebook and the YouTube Shorts and the Snapchat? Because Snapchat done made a venture. It's coming back.
Yeah,
All the big influencers over there getting a check.
I heard.
Yeah.
Are you servicing all of those things? And that can be a task, but I've actually got good at it. I think with Mike Clark, and shout out to him, with me and Snap, I've been involved in a lot of things, and with Jungle T-Roy, so forth and so on. But with us getting Mike Clark and, Guap Records managing Mike Clark, we were kind of at ground level, right? So we saw, he already had a head start with TikTok, but it was at a certain level.
Right.
Didn't have a Facebook artist page. Didn't have a YouTube set up. So to see some of those ideas and some of those things I learned kind of grow to where it's at now.
Right.
Facebook had 55,000 followers. Videos doing 1 million every other week.
Right.
His TikTok grew from maybe 100 to like 200,000 followers.
Yeah.
YouTube going crazy. That kind of makes me feel good.
Yeah.
It's like, dang, so I done figured some stuff out. And
Definitely.
it kind of turned me into a content creator because I wasn't big on TikTok, but I had to learn it.
Yeah.
I'm using CapCut every day now, putting the words on the videos, So that's just been big. And I think that just kind of working with him, it kind of renewed a little bit of my energy with the music because hip hop and R&B still kind of weird.
Yeah.
Like
That
numbers,
Southern
right?
soul is-
Yeah, the sales with hip hop going down and R&B is kind of everybody don't get in.
Right.
You know, we've been blessed to have somebody super talented like T-Roy who has a real shot.
Yeah.
But that Southern soul, man,
Something serious.
it takes you back to the old school. It's the people.
Yeah.
It really is the people. And you can only smile when somebody call from Dallas, Texas, or somebody call from Arkansas and they want to book this young man from Macon, Georgia.
Right.
Off a song that we came up with and recorded over there with KD.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
In Bellevue, you know, so it's just, man, that's a blessing, bro.
Yeah, that's huge, man. Like I'm super proud of him. Like whenever I see him, I always kind of, you know what I mean, tell him, yo, I'm proud of you, bro. Like keep doing what you're doing. You know what I mean? Keep your head up. Like just keep grinding.
Yes, sir.
So as far as artist placement, I guess, are you like an A&R there, or like what's your like role? I know you told us before, but I'm just trying to.
It's like everything. I think our main A&R would probably be Snap.
Okay.
You know, Snap played a big part in us really keying in on Twin. I came across Mike Clark because I'm working T-Roy TikTok, about to pull my hair out, trying to make him blow up on TikTok. And I see this young man on TikTok going crazy, and he ain't making.
Yeah.
Oh
And I
man.
told Snap, I said, we need to get him.
Yeah.
You know, we asked him what type of music he want to make. He said Southern Soul. It tripped me out.
Yeah.
You know, but
Especially for him to be that young, talking about
I'm
one of the
telling you.
Southern soul.
Yeah. I don't think bro even 30 yet, is he?
man, that man 19.
19.
I ain't
bro.
even
But it's
20.
really in him. That's like his parents. That's the music he listened to, and he really does have an old soul. But like, so my day to day, like, so what I'm doing is I'm communicating with, like, say, you know, we got a partnership with Epic. I'm communicating with them with big business like that. But you better be able to check their email.
Yeah.
They live in the email. You can literally talk on the phone to somebody, and they're gonna tell you to go back and put it in the email just to keep that paper trail.
Right.
So it's emails all day. Communicate with the artists, make sure they got everything they need. Budgeting, I'm tracking all of the spending. And really, it's like a point guard. It's almost like going back to stuff I learned with basketball. It's like, hey, Snap, I need to do this. Woo, woo, woo. Hey, Killer D, I need to do this. Hey, Bud, they still waiting on that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, Rose, I need to go over here with T-Roy and shoot this content. I need to look like this. I need these words on it. Hey, T-Roy, you supposed to be here.
Yeah.
Hey, DJ Cheese, you know, T-Roy got to go on the road. I need you for a couple days. Hey, Driver, we need to do this, so forth and so on.
Right.
Hey, Ray, we don't got this on the road. This and third. Can you email that to me? Boom.
Yeah.
It's like I'm quick. So I got everything organized in a Dropbox, everything in a Google Drive. So anything that you need from any of the artists, I got it. Just like that.
ASAP. Yeah.
Being able to be in these rooms and listen,
Yeah.
you know, being able to go different places. Like last week I was called, I had to go to T-Roy, create content. So I'm in the club. You know what I'm saying? So it's just any and everything, bro.
Okay.
Being ready. Hey, success loves speed, man. If you on,
I'm gonna take that one. I like that.
yeah, success loves speed,
Success
bro.
loves
Like,
speed,
yeah,
bro.
if you ain't on it, like you gonna get left behind. You know what I'm saying? You got to move quick a lot of times because like those opportunities don't present themselves often. So you know what I mean? Like what they say, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
There you go. There you go.
You know what I'm saying? So that's good that you kind of keep all that stuff organized. I got to do a better job of being organized. I ain't gonna lie. 'Cause
I'm still
I be all
going
over
in
the
it.
place.
You know, I'm falling more in love with my calendar, so forth and so on.
Yeah.
You know, Dropbox is a godsend. Everything is in there.
Yeah.
Are you more legible and organizing your day, or are you using that phone?
Using that phone.
I have to write it down, bro. If I don't
no,
see it, like
You don't use the notes with the little collaboration thing on the notes. Like
do.
all of us start a note and everybody,
Yeah, everybody can see it.
we got
that
that.
thing special.
Yeah, for sure.
It'll disconnect sometime, bro. Then me and bro, we use it for stuff we do, and I'm like, hey man, you seen an update? Nah, man, my joint updated since last month.
Man,
Like,
we
what?
got an Android.
I said, you got an Android, bro.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, bro. So like for my personal agenda, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna like write my stuff down and
Old
try to
school
go
with
back to it, try to old school. So I carry a book bag, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting out the car, I got my book bag, open it up, boom, full of jet. You know what I'm saying? What's gonna go on for real?
But you find out we're working, you working it.
Yeah, for sure.
Most definitely.
For sure.
That's it.
So for me to ask about your role with Guap Records, what type of artists are you guys looking for? I mean, as far as like potential artists, maybe somebody just on here want to try to, I want to get signed. I want y'all
wanna
guys to look at me or.
Yeah, I want to speak on this. You know, let's take being signed. Let's take that name off of it being signed.
Okay.
Have you done something to deserve an investment?
That's huge. You got
And-
air hornet.
And it's not small investment, so we just got to talk real, right?
Yeah.
Because really, a budget can go anywhere from 50,000 to 150,000 to even take a decent swing at this thing.
Right.
So you have to ask yourself, let's just meet in the middle, 100,000. Have I done enough for someone to spend 100,000 on me? And this is a business that is proven. Well, more than likely, they may not get their money back.
Right.
That's what T.I. said.
You know, so it's you have to show, and so some things that can help with that, right? Just the normal YouTube views, streams. Remember, facts make the conversation quicker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Still in
YouTube
that one,
views,
too.
streams. You know how your performance. You know how you carry yourself. Do you carry yourself as a business now? Because what we want to do is we just want to come in and amplify what you already got going on.
Got going.
Put
You
that
know what I'm
battery in the
saying?
back.
And you can't look at Guap Records like we bad for doing that because that's just the way of the world. The big labels
a
are
part
not
of it.
doing
Yeah, that was everybody doing. They waiting for you to have that following. Like, all right, yo, we see you going there. Come on.
Especially now because it's more independent based. Like, yo, you can grow. You don't need us to. We're not the machine anymore.
Now, we do still have some artist development in us because we're always down to kind of help somebody polish some things, but it's certain things that you can't polish. Like being an honest person. I can't polish that.
Right.
Being a hard-working person, I can't polish that. I can polish up your show. I can polish up your flow, but I can't make you a good person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Gotta
if you-
change your whole
if you-
mind.
Yeah, we go back to the investment. Am I gonna give $100,000 to somebody who's a bad person? You on
Right.
Facebook always and shit, all this, you know. And then the industry is going away from a lot of the harsh things. You know what I'm saying? They're really fighting against, gangster rap and stuff. They're not investing in this stuff.
Nah.
Because these companies that are putting ads on these YouTube videos, they don't want to put their ads on that.
Because you're talking crazy.
And so you killing probably a quarter of your money if you can't get the ad revenue. And so it's
The more cleaner your content, the more
yeah,
YouTube
man,
pay
you
you.
gotta be aware, bro. You know, so if you're not creating content, you don't have YouTube views, YouTube streams. People aren't trying to book you. You know what I'm saying? Why would somebody spend $100,000? And then you have to ask yourself, like, would you give somebody $100,000 at your level?
Yep.
Right.
That boy Tilt said, you want me to sign, you got to sign yourself first.
Yeah, people
gotta believe in you
You gotta
first.
believe in you. So shout out to Bud. He loves Middle Georgia, man. He loves Middle Georgia. His vision with Vibes, he just wanted to give them something different.
Gotcha.
He could have put that in Atlanta if he wanted to.
Easy.
He wanted to put it in Macon because he wanted to give people opportunity to do something different. And the same thing with artists, for what he did, T-Roy from Atlanta, but what he did with Baby Jungle Twin, he saw something in them. And a lot of people don't know because Baby Jungle is so much younger, but he had already went viral. Alamo Records had already flew him to New York to try to sign him before we even came around. A lot of people don't know that because he's so young. It's like a young folks Facebook and our Facebook.
Yeah, for sure.
We ain't got the same timelines. So a lot of people like where he came from. Nah, he was going
He's
crazy.
going crazy. Yeah, somebody else was telling me that.
Yeah, he had 700, 800,000 real YouTube views, all types of stuff. And
Yeah.
other labels were already looking. So it looks like a good investment.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I just tell people to keep grinding.
Yeah.
Work your move. It can happen. TikTok is one of those places where it's not as constrained. It lets people still go viral. With Facebook and Instagram, they kind of put the clamps on.
Yeah,
They want you to spin a little bit here and there.
So
or-
the algorithm is a
Come on, man.
dog, boy.
But TikTok, what it does is TikTok promotes you to more people.
More people,
with the
yeah,
For You
yeah,
thing. Facebook and Instagram is only going to promote you to the people that already follow you,
Right.
for the most part.
People, what they say, people more like you or something like that. Always.
That's
in
why
the
you always
corner.
see the same people when you scroll your timeline.
Right.
Same 20 people. I got 5,000 folks on this page. I just keep seeing
These same people.
20, 30 people.
They doing it, and so and those are the only people seeing your content most of the time.
Yeah, for sure.
Unless you're gonna invest and do the ads or get creative. So just working your move, but you gotta have some stats, man. You gotta put up some numbers.
Yeah, for sure.
Twin was
So
putting up
let's
numbers.
get this example then. You see how they had the guys that come and just be beating on their chest rapping? What they'll do is just go to spin crazy like, bro, on fire. Like, come on, bro, boom, boom. And like Finesse 2 times to do back in the day. You got somebody like that coming up, but he ain't got no motion, no traction. But
But let me go back and we say this. With Baby Jungle, we did a development deal,
okay,
right?
Okay.
Because even he had all those views, but we still want to kind of see.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we put him in the studio. We did a couple of songs. We did a couple of videos. We put it out there just to see how it works, see how he could do this. And it ended up growing from there. So, like you said, if it's just some undeniable talent,
yeah.
it is maybe something we can look at, but it's still going to start small.
Right.
Gotcha,
He ain't just gonna
gotcha.
come out and have
We
all
just
this
finna
going on.
put the battery in your back.
Nah, we got to see what's going on.
Okay.
Like you said, see if you're a hard worker, so forth and so on.
Because
So,
it's an investment at the end of the day. You want to
Yeah.
make sure that you're making a sound investment.
But they will get some type of shot. Not just like a huge push, but come on in and let's see what you got going on.
yeah, more definitely.
Okay.
More definitely.
Okay.
You about to
And so
have
send all your music.
you about
Send all your music
going
in.
crazy.
Hey,
That
Send
was
to
a
me
setup.
first.
They be
And I
sending
send
it
it over to
anyway,
him, you
because
know what I'm saying?
we partner. Different people run the Guap page. People call all the time. People want to do this all the time. So
Right.
forth and so on. And we answer the phone. We listen to them. But I tell them to send me music. Half the time they don't send it.
That's crazy.
Tell them to send me show footage. They ain't got it.
They ain't got it.
You know what I'm saying? So bless you, but yeah, they ain't gonna cut it.
Yeah.
Have y'all ever thought about doing like a boot camp or artist like an artist boot camp almost, or just some kind of educational something for
What you gonna do? Hold on, Wayne. What you gonna? You know what I'm gonna ask?
I already know.
When they do that, what that's free?
Nah, they gotta put some skin in the
gotta put
game.
some
for that.
cheese
Skinny. I don't like, me personally, right?
Yeah.
Being an artist and doing those things, like I said, I love Monday Night Live. I spend my $10, $20 performing whatever it is because I just want to go showcase my talent, so forth and so on.
Right.
And I feel like LJ and them, they always made sure that if we came, whoever was there that we wanted to see us, they made sure they paid attention to us, so forth and so on. Now, on the flip side, you got people who do events that don't care about you. Right. So you'll pay your money, you'll go there, and the DJs that's supposed to be watching you, they eating chicken.
They ain't chicken.
They ain't studying nothing.
I done seen it so many times.
So forth, so it's exploring artists. And since there's a thin line, I don't really like to get into that.
I got you.
'Cause, we'll be on charge somebody for consulting or charge somebody for something. And they got these super high expectations.
Yeah.
And they gonna just blow just because they can't.
But you can't control that though, bro. Because some people you gonna hear, some people you won't. I'm not making you, but I'm telling you what I offer.
I'm just giving you the information.
This is what's going down. If you feel like it wasn't worth it, hey, but your choice, your choice. But y'all can't. But what I'm saying is, you got accolades showing that you have people that y'all have managed and artists y'all have developed that's been proven, bro. Okay, I'm saying, but it's not like you Joe Blow though, bro. See. Like we teach people how to rent cars. What you gonna tell me that my course wasn't worth it? Bro, we host over 50 cars. I know what I'm doing. I'm telling you what to do.
I'm waiting on my invoice.
You know what I'm saying?
So I've been at 300.
Like I said, you got artists, bro. You can't tell me like it don't work. Yeah, so I mean,
they would tell you it don't work.
Yeah, no, definitely.
They would tell you it don't work. It's so funny.
For sure.
I think it's different. Like the people coming to y'all courses, they kind of establish so forth and so on.
No. See what I'm saying?
Not at all, bro.
You just got to think about these rappers.
Yeah,
I might have smoked with one of these niggas.
Yeah. You talking about that level?
Yeah, like these folks ain't thinking straight.
I don't know, man. Why ain't had somebody mad at her, bro? We ain't gonna get into the specs, but bro, like, oh, that's it. I'm like, yeah, bro. I thought we were gonna go in our pocket and go your first check
and give you your first car. Like you thought after spending $300, we was just gonna give you a car. I'm like, all right, go ahead.
Yeah.
Start your rental car business.
Nah, don't work like that.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, I can understand that. Like, I don't know, bro. Might be a shot. Might be something y'all can add to the program or something.
Like I just think like more so just on, like kind of like how I said, like I'm not thinking about the income that y'all can make from it. I just think about the impact. Just because there's a lot of people that need that type of information and they have access to it, right? But they just don't know what to look for, right? Because we got the internet. You know what I'm saying? So there's no excuse. Like anybody tell me they don't know something, they can't figure it out. Like, bro, you got $1 million in your hand.
Yeah,
like,
sure.
And that's another thing. They show you something about somebody.
Yeah.
If you're coming and asking me for something that's just available, right at your fingertips, you're already showing me something.
Right.
But sure. You got some people who like that personal like interaction. The internet is there, but it's like super broad. You looking through a screen. Some people kind of know, man. I want to know like from the man. And you can't ask the internet questions. I mean, you can when you type, but whoever you looking at on YouTube or whatever, you can't. Hey, bro, how you do that part though? You know what I'm saying? Like I can question you down.
Like a special, a specific question to your personal situation.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So, I don't know, just something to think about.
Yeah,
I definitely think some people should.
I think it'll go crazy, bro.
I'd definitely go crazy.
It'll go crazy, bro. If y'all open something up like that for the city, like you said, it's not about the money, a little small fee. Hey, we'll tell you how this and that, and then it probably can create more situations. Some more artists. So
true. For the label, you know what I'm saying?
Think about.
Yeah. So I don't know. Definitely something I put my stamp of approval.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna nudge you a little bit more later on. You know what I mean? See if you think about it. You know what I mean? Talk to Bud and the team and see. You know what I mean? I don't think it'll take too much for y'all to do.
Nah, it'd be easy.
Yeah, for sure. So let me see what else we got. We talked about the music. Talked about the
promotion.
Concerts.
Boom. Hold on. Stick right there. I'm glad because we drifted out too far left. I'm finna come right to the center. You said paying money for concert, paying money to perform, right? Mm-hmm. You said some of the DJs would be off to the side eating chicken. You didn't spend your money to perform, right?
Right.
So we just had a situation here at the amphitheater. Did anybody perform?
I didn't get to see any of the open acts. My daughter had prom pictures, so I kind of got there right when all the rain, all this stuff was going on. But I'm pretty sure timing wise,
Nobody.
yeah,
So
nobody
No,
performed.
they performed.
The open acts did perform.
Yeah, they did.
Okay.
Yeah, they performed before. Like they performed early. It was
that's
one dude
kinda-
from Rochester.
Okay.
It was one of the artists I think was from here, and I can't remember the third artist, but it was 3 people that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, they got a chance. Okay.
So what you think about that?
I mean,
That situation, price point, and you know, what's your opinion?
get everything you can out of it. If you really feel like it's a good investment, which I hate to tell people how to spend their money,
I mean, your personal opinion.
my personal opinion,
What would you do? What would your developing artist be in there for the $3,000 I heard they was charging, or you would like, nah, we'll pass on that?
fuck no. You could do more with that money. I apologize. My bad.
No, you good. You good.
no,
Yeah,
no.
no.
Crank it up.
Yeah, no, that was too steep. That was too steep. You know, that was just too steep. It depends on how you spend it, but just get the most out of it. Make sure you get the content. You know, try to get the connections, have everything you need. If you run across anybody, so forth and so on. But to me, that's too steep. Most I spend on something like that is maybe $1,000.
Fair. Well said.
Yeah. I mean, and I agree with that. That's what I was telling people too. Like, yo, look, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta, if you're gonna spend the money, it's really more than $3,000 that you spending, because you need to have a
You're
lot
gonna dress up.
of
You're gonna get a
things.
cameraman. You're gonna spend it like a
Yeah.
4-piece.
So
Yeah, easy.
to make it right.
Yeah.
My whole thing was, like you were saying, like, man, them people, these artists aren't here to sign anyone. This isn't a showcase. This is like, you were just performing. Hopefully you can grab the attention of the people in the audience. Maybe somebody who manages them or pay attention, but this not like
At that clip, I would have had to negotiate for it to be in the middle of the show. So that way, because if I can perform my music, I can let my people hear music, and I know all 6,000-7,000 people are gonna be in
And the seats. Yeah.
put me in prime time.
Yeah, then it's different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Supposed to open and act,
Yeah.
like people ain't even showed up yet. Even the artists themselves aren't there yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a little rough.
I think when that last act was wrapping up, I think I seen Boosie pulling up. You know what I'm saying? Or like his merch team was pulling up, and it was right before it started raining. And I'm like, dang. So like the people that you will want to see you, the reason that you
So-
probably paid that, aren't even here to listen to
Before
your
we all
music.
go through, I'm gonna tell you, I can say that now, you know, because I'm on a different side of it. But I've been that young, hungry artist that would spend my last $500 for a shot. So I can't too much speak against it. I can't judge them, because when you really want something, sometimes it'll cloud your vision.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even though you know it don't make sense,
Yeah.
you're like, but this just might be my shot.
yeah.
Somebody might
Yeah.
see me, and
It's a
that's
twinkle of hope, mustard
It's a
seed.
twinkle of hope, bro. You jumping, bro. I done did it.
Man, yeah, me too.
I done did it.
Not no performing, but you know, just making investments, going super heavy. Like, man, this.
Oh, but I ain't gonna do it no
Trash.
more. I was
Don't do it no more.
I ain't doing it no more. No more crazy investments. You know, me and my cousin, we got a truck together. So for the last truck I ever put my money in.
Oh man, shout
18-wheeler?
out to the
18-wheeler?
truck. Shout out to the.
That's what- everybody with a CDL, I'm sending you. I'm praying for you. Like, this is crazy.
Bro, it's crazy. It's funny because it resonates. Because I just, I got a couple people who invested in. They like, man, bro, what's going down, bro? I don't know.
I'm so ready for that port to do whatever it's gonna do.
Yeah, for
We
sure.
can get bigger so this thing can get back right, because it ain't making sense.
Yeah.
And when that thing tear up, it go looking crazy. But shout out to business partners and other people, my partner Chance. We was able to team up with somebody, but we had a rough run with that first truck.
Nah, boy, I'm already knowing.
Yeah, man. So what all the things are you invested in at this point?
I guess music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We invested in Mike before he got signed with Collar Park.
Gotcha.
Music, the truck with my cousin Josh. I'm trying to get in the land, man. Like I said, my biggest thing is I can't pass a party down to my kids.
That's a fact.
I can't pass like some, things that require me to kind of like be hands-on. I can't just pass that down to them.
Right.
It's gonna be kind of too hard to transfer. It's hard enough to transfer it to somebody who's like your peer.
Yeah.
So I really want to get into the land thing, so that way, God forbid anything else happens to me, I can really pass down something to them.
Right. That it don't
Like-
take
like
much
assets.
for them to actually,
Yeah.
reap the benefits of right away.
Yeah, most definitely.
Gotcha.
But outside, like, my biggest investment is my kids, man, and my nephews. That's what most of my money go.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, anything them Joe got going on, I'm trying to make it happen. Any basketball camp, any training, no matter what it is, my nephews, my daughters, you know, whatever I got to do to make it happen.
Yeah.
That's my biggest investment. And I think we got to go back to that.
Yeah.
You know, we chase this dream, so forth and so on, but you kind of look into this thing and, you know, I ain't old, but I feel old. You come to a point where it's like, it can't all be about me.
Right.
You know, all my investments can't be for my dream, so forth and so on. Like, some of my stuff got to take a back seat so I can help them. You know what I'm saying? I done had my fun, I done had my shot, and I'm still taking shots.
Yeah, definitely.
But, you know, I ain't going to blow the whole bag because, you know, it might be this camp in South Carolina my nephew need to go to. I'm going to help my sister with that.
Yeah.
My daughter, she want to go do this. Man, we going to do that. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
And now I got a son. Now, so forth and so on. I know it's going to be even worse.
Oh, yeah, for
You know
sure.
what I'm saying? Anything he want to do, I'm going to want to be able to do that. So I can't have all my money tied up in this other stuff and not be able to invest in my household, like even with my wife and what she's doing and, you know, trying to, you know, working to be a nurse practitioner and so forth and so on. And, you know, she was doing like the cosmetic things, like, you know, like lip fillers, so forth and so on. Just seeing that, like, you know, when you grow up and you become a family man, those investments, you have to invest in your family too.
Right, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? You can't just invest in yourself and your business. You have to invest in your family. That's like your biggest investment.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And people sometimes they forget that.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So, but I think my biggest investment right now is my family, bro.
Yeah, that's hard.
That's hard. You got to clap that up. Whoop.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, you definitely get caught up in just trying to make way for yourself, and then you look back, kids big, you know, like you just missing out on so much. I know,
And I
man.
had to fix that. I missed it with my
for sure.
oldest daughter. I could be honest about that. You know what I'm saying? Because I was running, trying to be young or doing stuff.
Yep.
But, you know, I was blessed to kind of catch myself before it got too far gone.
right.
And we was able to, you know, really, you know, we like really close. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But, you know, as a young parent, we weren't as close as we should have been.
Right.
You know, and most people say it's so crazy to hear people, they be like, oh, you're such a good dad.
Yeah.
Because you always got him, so
Yeah.
forth and so on.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's still levels to me. And maybe I'm too hard on myself, but it's just one of those things, like you kind of look back like, did I really need to spend all this time doing this? Or should I spend that time doing that? And I you know, I should have
I
been
think
spending more time. Yeah.
That's just like one of those things as like entrepreneur, you know what I'm saying? Like we always going to be our biggest critic. You know
Yes,
what I'm
sir.
saying? We're going to always be like, man, I could have did this better. Because I feel like if you lose that, you lose your edge. You know what I'm saying? So it's always like, that's always going to be something. Like I know I started therapy about 3 weeks ago, and like I talk to my therapist about that all the time. Like, yo, I just always feel like I'm behind the 8 ball. She like, yo, like I don't know you well because I only been talking to you for a couple of weeks, but from what we talk about, bro, you doing pretty well. Like
Yeah,
on
man,
paper,
for
you
sure.
looking pretty solid, sir. I'm like,
It's always better though. I mean, you can shoot
I'm
for
not,
the
I'm not
moon,
where
bro.
I need to be.
When it's the moon, it's the stars.
And you know, comparing, you know, social media, you got all these other people that you're looking at, and you're like, man, I should be there.
Oh, it'll get you.
Yeah, then they in the same lane as you too. It's like, man, I'm behind you. All I see is the back of your head, bro. Like I
It'll get
I
you.
gotta get there.
It'll get you, but you just have to refocus. And I have to refocus weekly. So this ain't no thing that you just, oh, my mind right and I'm good. Nah, every week I have to remind myself, boy, I'm blessed. My family's good. You know what I'm saying? We can go where we want to go, do whatever we want to do. I am blessed. And that just, it kind of gives me a foundation. So, you know, maybe I don't have everything that I want, but man, I got everything I need.
Yeah, for sure.
I promise you that.
That's huge. Yeah, that's super huge. That's super huge. Well, man, this has been amazing, bro. Like you dropped so many gems. Like I know I'm full. You know what I'm saying? Like from a lot of the information, and that's just one of the things that we hope for. And you know, interviewing people that you know people are close to, but feel like they're not, like they can't really touch. You know, like I know, I'm sure you get that. People, like, oh my God, it's Ray. I don't wanna.
I don't even know where it come from.
Yeah,
bro.
it's so weird, right?
It's so crazy, bro.
Yeah, so like that's another reason why we wanted to do this is also we can people like can you know maybe get some of those questions answered that they were wondering and too scared or too nervous to ask.
I always just wanted to know. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Just never get a chance to run across you, bro. So
Facts.
you can lay it down for him for sure.
So we appreciate you. So we're gonna give you one of our you got
From the spot.
yeah for sure.
Man, that's from the spot.
So, you know, you could have been anywhere in the world, you know what I'm saying, and doing anything. So we appreciate
That
you
is hard.
for coming through for
sure.
the recap. So we wanted to give you
Hey, y'all
a
hard,
trophy,
baby.
man.
Yo, bro.
That's hard.
We appreciate you so much, and that's from our sponsor.
Our sponsors are Custom Labs, 478-225-2247, 89 Sandy Run Road, Bunnell, Georgia, 31211. You need a trophy, man. You're trying to show, you know, some type of, what I want to call it,
Appreciation.
Yeah, appreciation. But you know, like when you think of like sports teams and stuff, you just want to know recognition. There we go. They gotta give me a monologue next time. You know, you want to show recognition to your sports team, or just want to give something to your mom, greatest mom in the world, and make her a plaque. Amen. Custom labs, trophy, whatever.
Mother's Day on the way.
For sure. Mother's Day is on the way. Trophy labs got you. And we know these other podcasts ain't really doing stuff like that, bro. So you can show
it different.
You know what I'm saying? I would doubt. We got a video, then you got tangibles.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Next time we might give you a microphone or something, golden mic.
I'll take that. I'm gonna add it to the truck. There you go.
For sure.
So, but yeah, I mean, we definitely appreciate you for stopping through. And then one of the things that we usually like to end the podcast with is just like a gem. You know what I'm saying? Like something that can kind of lead the people with. That's going to kind of really, you know, put the topping on them. You know what I mean? They probably already full, but let's just go ahead and really go take them over the top.
I think you going first? Or
No, we want you to go first. Yeah,
you.
I think for me, from a culture standpoint, that we have to get back to everything not being okay. I think that, you know, we're not going to agree on everything, but there are some key things in our community that everybody should be able to agree on.
Right.
If it's okay or not okay. And because we don't have that consensus anywhere, our community has become wild.
Yeah.
People can do things and there's someone protecting them or encouraging them. Anything you can name, whether it's murder, drugs, whatever it may be,
Right.
you know, a lot of people can be like, nah, that ain't right. But you got some jokers over there promoting it and encouraging it. And we got to stop that, bro. And I think that really puts us behind because we just live in wild times. Like, there's no respect
definitely
for nobody, any place. We used to have places that were respected, churches and gyms, so forth and so on. Man, that shit, it go down anywhere. And it don't need to be like that. There's no safe space.
Yeah, definitely.
Know? But I just, it's okay to tell somebody it's not okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
It just please, and don't overreach. I ain't saying go bother a stranger and say, hey, what you're doing is not right.
Right.
Just in your own family structure, whether in your house or that cousin or somebody that, you know, they might give you a listening ear. If they're doing something they don't need to do, let them know it's not okay. And also tell them ways or other things that they can do. And don't stop. We give up too easy.
Yeah.
I don't know where this thing came from. I try and you're put here until you're gone to help your brother, your sister.
Right.
We give up on each other.
Yeah.
That's why this shit like, man, I'm tired of talking to him. But you'll sit and you'll go invest your time in this over and over again. You'll lose at this and keep trying, lose at this and keep trying. But you'll lose a little conversation or something with family and turn your back on them.
Be done with them. Washing my hands with them.
How
I'm done
you
with them.
give outside entities more chances than you give family or you give people you care about or your community. It's literally crazy, bro.
Yeah.
We give up on each other quicker than we give up on anything else.
That's a fact.
So my biggest thing is everything is not okay, and stop giving up on your people. I don't care how hard it is, what they got going on. Don't give up on your people.
Don't give up on your people.
That's it. What you got, Kay?
Man, don't give up on your people. I gotta get better at that, bro. I'm talking about, man, my fuse is short. But like, I'm not giving people on the outside is no more chances. Like, everybody on the same chopping block, bro. You tripping. Chop.
That business.
Yeah, okay. As long as you gave me a pad, bro. Okay, but man, my take and my man said pour it back into the kids, bro. Like just hearing you talk, I could just, like I said, I could see myself working like every day, day in and day out, and just watching my son, like my first son, just grow up before my eyes, and I'm looking back like, damn, this man big as hell. Like, what have we done? You know what I'm saying? Like, what have we done together? Like, I spend time with him. You know what I mean? I'm in the house with him, but it just was like I didn't have enough memorable moments. Like, I remember when we did this, and I remember we done that. So like now, like I made sure like I try to spend that quality time with him, and like I was on the grind at first. You know what I'm saying? With my journey into entrepreneurship, so I was like grinding super hard, working with my head down. But now like I'm financially stable now, so I want more. Like we was talking about earlier, but I can look back and say like I'm blessed. Let me chill. Me and you, let's go have a good time. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
So the years that I did sacrifice, it's gonna be a better future for him.
Hard.
That's solid. That's solid.
What you got, Wayne?
Man, I mean, from your story, hearing one of the things I kept hearing you say is kind of mentorship. You know what I'm saying? That's something that I'm huge on is, just finding somebody within the industry and attaching yourself to them, but being in position so where it's a mutually beneficial relationship. You know what I'm saying? So they feel like giving you the information is worth their time, and maybe you can help them in some facet, right? So putting yourself in position to make sure that you're able to receive the information that you might need to go to that next level.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many times where people just, you want something, but you don't have nothing to give. You know what I'm saying? So like, if you're a graphic designer, like, offer some free services to somebody that you might want to, if you like, oh, I want to get into real estate, go talk to a real estate agent or an investor and say, hey, I'm gonna make you a logo. You know what I mean? I can do some stuff for you, and can you mentor me through this process? And we can exchange services or something. You know what I mean? If you don't have the bread, or just getting into rooms and being knowledgeable and being able to give them something. And it doesn't have to be financial. It could just be information. You can give them some information on something that they were wondering about, and now they can open up the floodgates for you, and give you opportunity, information that you probably would have never got privy to without the information that you already know. So mentorship is huge, and just making sure you got to hit the camera. But making sure that you got daggone, doing everything that you need to be showing up to be the best version of you that you need to be.
It's big.
Yeah. For sure. But yeah, man, like, this has been great, bro. I appreciate you for taking the time out, bro. Like,
yes, sir. Appreciate
y'all doing y'all thing, man. And I know y'all don't toot y'all on, but I've been peeping it. That's why when y'all said that price about them cars, I got to go ahead and spend that cheese.
Appreciate it.
Doing y'all thing, man. You know how hard it is to rent a car?
Oh yeah.
Y'all might be the only people around here with cars.
Yeah.
to try.
Sometimes
Little monopoly.
sometimes we sold out weekends a lot of times.
But that's a blessing, man. But I saw it. I literally saw it because you did did you have the hand wash thing?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that was me.
That's crazy. And then you took that and then you went and did, you know what I'm saying?
Sure, just rolled the lane.
But it's just vision because Hitman don't always stay in Bloomfield, so people probably don't roll past that little car wash 1,000 times, but they ain't see what you saw.
They ain't see what I saw, for sure.
Yeah, most definitely.
Vision, bro. Making vision possible. MVP. And always forget. And never forget.
Never.
See how the alley-oop. There you go.
There you go.
That's it too. That's it.
All right.
Bro.
And then tell everybody where they can find you at, and all of that good stuff, like your social media and all that good stuff.
Follow me on Instagram at Ray_478. On Facebook, it's Ray Wilson. Make sure you follow Guap Records 478 on Instagram. All the artist pages, you got T-Roy, Baby Jungle, Twin. We are looking to do more things, so stay tuned. We might throw a little showcase or something. Shout out
Mike
K.
Clark.
You got Mike Clark. We managing Mike Clark Jr. Follow him on everything. You make sure you support Vibes. Make sure you support your black men. Everybody downtown, Vibes. Making Water Ice, 430, Hoops, Nietzsche finna open back up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's everybody, all the black business, make sure you support them.
Ambitious graphics and Magic 584.
Oh yeah, they just did the shirts for did Bud.
Yep.
But y'all don't say it out like so many times with the shirt, boy. Last minute request, I tell you.
Ray Hub like, I already know it's about to sound crazy. Can we got the capacity to do this?
Yes, sir. But even with the cars, y'all don't say it with cars a lot of times. So
True.
I mean, I'm just blessed to know guys like y'all, see guys like y'all,
Likewise.
man. Listen, man, good job. Keep it going.
For sure.
That's it.
Appreciate it,
Tell
bro.
the people where to follow you at, okay?
Man, on MVP, Instagram, MVPK, Instagram, K Carswell, Facebook, MVPK, TikTok, Fairly Ambitious. Hey, if you need a ride for a while or you want to ride in style, hit up the guys.
Oh, that's hard.
Yeah.
A little tag like
Holla at us.
Fairly Ambitious, baby. And then Imagine 584, that's the studio that we at now. So if y'all ever need photography studio or record a podcast or just need a space that you can work out of, this is your home. This could be your home. Just imagine584.com. Schedule your tour. We'd be more than happy to kind of walk you through the space and answer any questions you have. And if you need t-shirts, graphic design, any of that done, holler at us at Ambitious Graphics. We'd be more than happy to help you out. And then, like Ralph said, like Fairly Ambitious, you need a rental car. We got the Slingshot going in the summer, so you better make sure they already people already putting bookings up for that. So
Man, we got jet skis coming out, type of shit.
Oh, that's crazy.
All type of
Send
shit.
me my invoice. I don't want to know what's going on.
Jet ski, boat, goddamn.
Speaking into existence, bro.
Man, come on, man. Summer, man.
crazy.
Summertime.
That's it. Well, this is it, bro. We out of here. You gonna go ahead and play the
Oh yeah, we
track,
know we're
the
gonna play
outro?
it out. Yeah, for sure. Turn us up in the Bluetooth, Mr. Whoop.
You already hit. There we go.
For sure. Ride it out a little bit. Hey, don't forget MVP hand wash. You park it, we spark it. 3495 Williams Road,
Got
man.
taglines for days.
That's tagline show there.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Quote unquote. We ready? We out of here.
Go ahead and end that joint.
Oh, that's hard.
Man, that was good.
Yeah. We ain't try to keep it for too long.